it. Jayden Daniels, would you say he is already the fifth best quarterback in football? If the top four in whatever order are Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar, and Josh Allen, do you think he's five?
I don't give any young guy that kind of respect. Show me you can do it from year to year. I'm not giving you that in 1 year.
Even if he beats Eagles?
No, we had, how many times have we had 1 year wonders? So let's wait and see before we start crowning guys. Yeah. He could go completely in the tank next year. And, here we are talking about, what a great rookie year he had. And by the way, they don't stand a snowball's chance in hell of winning here on Sunday. You know that, right?
You heard what happened to the last security guard.
We got the plays. We got the offensive line that is going to run over the defensive line, the 30th ranked defensive line against the run in the NFL. The Commanders are about to get stomped.
I get it out there to McLaurin. Breaks through. Terry McLaurin. Foot race. McLaurin is going to win. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, these teams just won't learn. Yet another week, yet another opponent giving the Washington Commanders bulletin board material as if the team needed more of it. We had the Detroit Lions fans talking crazy on their podcasts and shows throughout the week leading up to the game. And now that we're in the NFC Championship facing the Eagles, their radio podcast host, former players are also talking greasy, as we had former Eagles Seth Joyner saying the Washington Commanders stand no chance on Sunday and that our quarterback Jayden Daniels could potentially be a one-hit wonder. Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody. We're going to run and put our bodies on people in a violent manner. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she flies for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's on.
You know what time it is. It's time to come out.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be addressing the Philadelphia Eagles fans and radio host calling the Washington Commanders quarterback Jayden Daniels a potential one-hit wonder, and that we don't stand no chance on Sunday. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so we greatly appreciate if you help me reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to it. So these teams just continue to light fire under the Washington Commanders as another team steps up and says the Washington Commanders don't stand a chance. And if you look at the picks on NFL Network and etc., the Washington Commanders are yet again the severe underdogs. Now, I'm not surprised, obviously, as we are the 6th seed entering the NFL playoffs. And these teams, they still are very good and very talented, and they host a home playoff game and won their division. So I get, not being favorited on some of these sports books, but the margin and the gaps that are, in my opinion, are just insane, especially this week. Like last week was super insane with it being like 8.5, 9 on some. But this week, 5.5 in this game, I feel like is a steal if you're really good, if you're better, in my opinion, because I think this game is going to go heavily. It's a division game, so it could very well be super, super duper close. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. Washington has that factor to turn it on in the second half. Hence what we did to Detroit. I mean, we were pouring it on in the first half as well, but second half, I could see this game starting off very, very slow, and then second half, Washington could pull away at the end. But we do gotta first take a step back and talk about Seth Joyner, who you guys by this time have seen a clip inside this video. What he said about, Jayden Daniels. First of all, he said Jayden Daniels, he's not going to crown him top 5 quarterback yet because it's only been 1 year, and I'm not quick to crown young quarterbacks. And typically, how would you say, you know what? You got a point. Because this is a lot of people's mantra when it comes to giving Jayden Daniels his props for the season that he's having. Typically, I would normally be like, okay, I ain't going to get too bent out of shape. But it's like, do you not see what this guy is doing? Like, in years past where you've seen successful rookie quarterbacks for the most part, they've had teams around them built already, whether it's offensive weapons or whether it's an already outstanding defense, as to why they're this successful this long term into their season, okay? I'm not just talking about a regular rookie having a good season. I'm talking about a rookie quarterback leading his team to the postseason this far. It's typically something that is standing out that was already good about the team before he arrived. Here in Washington, it's not that case for Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels is asked to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? As if he's already a 5-year veteran. Do you think Dan Quinn would be going for it on 4th down that many times if he didn't have trust in Jayden Daniels to deliver? Do you really think a lot of the plays and games that we would have won would have been if it wasn't for Jayden Daniels playing as spectacular as he was? No, man, this guy is legit. And even yesterday against C.J. Stroud, who everyone wanted to point to that had outstanding rookie season last year, said this is the greatest rookie season that he's ever seen by any quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So not only is he the greatest rookie of all time, rookie quarterback of all time, but yes, he's for sure a top 5 quarterback already out of this whole entire season. Yes. He's up there with the rest of the league. He's one of those ones. Ryan Clark, he said it himself after the Atlanta game. He said, once I knew that coin flipped into Washington favor, I knew it was game over from there, because you cannot give Jayden Daniels the ball and expect it back. He has that Mahomes, Allen factor into it where you cannot give these guys the ball. Jayden Daniels is already a top 5 quarterback. His stats prove it. The records that he's breaking proves it. And the success that he's having on the field proves it. And the team that he is essentially carrying proves it. There's not a star-studded defensive unit. This is not a star-studded offensive unit. For God's sake, De'Ami Brown is just now starting to turn it on. You know what I'm saying? We've been throwing to Olamide Zaccheaus and Zach Ertz and Austin Eckler and Jeremy McNichols running the ball. Brian Robinson, like, this supporting cast is not really that good outside of Terry McLaurin. Obviously, they're playing well. But also, he's well coached. You got to give an overall haul to this whole entire team. It's not just Jayden Daniels, and it's not just, other things. Everyone plays a factor into why this kid's been successful. But yes, he's already a top 5 quarterback. And no, this won't be a one-season wonder. I understand some people having that kind of feeling. But when you play like this calm on the road in a ruckus crowd like versus Detroit, primetime Sunday night football, like, everyone just waited for that rookie moment, and he continues to keep defying the odds, man. On the ground, through the air, the composure in the pocket, the leadership skills, everything that you want in a veteran quarterback, he's already has in his rookie season. And it's so hard for me to listen to Eagles content creators and Eagles reporters like this, because I just think they're simply just being biased. If you can't sit up here and admit that Jayden Daniels is not already one of the best quarterbacks in football based off of what he's doing, then it's ridiculous, bro. He's had more games in which his team has not punted or turned over the ball in 1 year more than the combined careers of Tom Brady, Joe Montana, and I think it was some other legend quarterback that I can't think over the top of my head. He's had more games like that than anybody else in 3 combined careers. Come on, man. Already had an 86, 90% completion rate in one single game. He had 5 touchdowns in the same game where we had 5 turnovers. Without him on the road against Tampa Bay, we don't win. Without him on the road against Detroit, we don't win. Like, this guy has made key plays throughout the whole year, and they continue to defy the odds every single week. Oh, he's skinny. Oh, he needs to put on weight. Oh, he needs to not get hit because he's going to get hurt. No, this guy's a baller. This guy's a true, legit competitor. And this guy, in my opinion, if it wasn't for the games where he was banged up and the ribs wasn't acting right and he didn't have to miss any really crucial time in practice and wasn't 100% in the games, he probably would have been in the MVP conversation. Now, I'm not saying he would have won it. Ultimately, it probably would have went to one of the guys that's going to go to, whether it's Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. But he definitely would have been in that conversation, because I don't think we lose to a Pittsburgh team. Shouldn't have lost there. Really would have had a better showing against the Eagles the first time, and other games in which you could tell he was not right, man. So I disagree with this take. I think he is a top 5 quarterback. I don't expect him to be a one-hit wonder. Now, as far as him saying the Washington Commanders have no chance in hell on Sunday, again, that just shows me he's a true homer. And again, this is a Philadelphia sports show. So, I mean, what should I expect more than that? Nothing. Like, this is what I should expect, right? But I also like to hear logic. Like, am I a Washington Commanders fan? Yes. Do I think we're gonna win? Yes. Do I give you reasons as to that? Yes. But am I oblivious to say Saquon Barkley's not running at an all-time level, that he's not running at an MVP level? Am I remiss to say AJ Brown is still one of the best receivers in football, and that defense has been really good? Jalen Carter scares the living out of me, especially with no Sam Cosmi. No, I'm not gonna not say all those things, because that's true. I'm a realist at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So regardless if it's the birds, if it's my burgundy and gold, I'm gonna keep it real. Yes, I do think Washington has a good chance to win. I think we're going to win, but the Eagles is a very good team, and the fact that they're a good team, I'm not gonna go in there and they're a division opponent, and we're playing for the third time, so I'm not gonna just go in there and say we're gonna beat the living hell out of the Eagles. They don't stand a chance. Now, ultimately, I would love for that to happen, like we did to the Detroit Lions. I would love to go in there and hang 50 on the Eagles and kind of make it no contest. That would be lovely, but my mindset going to the game is not that, because that's just not realistic in my opinion. Because again, this is a team in which Washington has faced twice already, and it's a division game, and they're a battle-tested team. They've been here, done that, been to a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts been to a Super Bowl. Saquon Barkley, not necessarily been to a Super Bowl, but has had seasons in the past where he's running this good when he's healthy. And like they're a good team, so you're never gonna catch me going on the radio saying, "Hey, yeah, the Eagles don't stand no chance," unless we're just like 14-2 and they're like 3-15 or something like that, or like 5-12. Like, okay, but if this is the NFC Championship we're talking about, clearly both teams stand a chance, because clearly both teams have done some right to be in this position. So I don't necessarily agree with Seth Joyner, and I'm not surprised that I don't, because again, Eagles fans, Lions fans, even Bucks fans after the game and before the game were talking a little spicy about, this is the game we wanted. Washington's gonna be an easy game, etc. And no one's giving Washington their respect, and quite frankly, I love it that way, because we ain't earned it yet. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out there and continue to prove them wrong, and continue to win games, and go punch our ticket to New Orleans, and that way we could shut the Eagles fans up, because I'm tired of hearing about them saying we have no chance. I'm tired of hearing about if Jalen Hurts would have played the second game, y'all wouldn't have won, this, that, and the third. Let's go ahead and beat the Eagles again for the final time, and I'm going to let you guys go and enjoy the rest of y'all night. As always, me and boy Juan Gotti. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know about this video in the comment section down below. Seth Joyner of the Philadelphia Eagles and radio host in the Philadelphia area says Washington quarterback Jayden Daniels has potential to be a one-hit wonder, and the Washington Commanders stand no chance on Sunday. As if we already didn't have enough bulletin board material, this gives us more, and we're doing it for Sam. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy out there. Peace.